Hello students, welcome to the online teaching and learning platform of Salvan Public School and a very grand welcome to you all to class 5. This video brings to you the first chapter of class 5 social studies called The Globe and Imaginary Lines. This chapter will talk to you about the following topics: studying the earth, under which the subtopics are shape of the earth, continents, oceans and globe. The second topic will be parallels of latitude, then meridians of longitude, and finally how to locate places. So these are all of the topics that will be discussed under this chapter, but don't worry, today we'll only be taking up the first topic, which is studying the earth, under which you will learn about the shape of the earth, continents of the earth, oceans, and finally globe. Now students, a lot of these topics you must have already studied in class 4, but today we'll be taking your previous knowledge one step further. Let's begin the class. Please pay attention. The first topic for today is shape of the earth. Did you know, students, that for a long period of time, people believed that the earth was flat in shape? They feared that if they traveled really far in one direction, they would fall over the edge of earth. But today, we know that the earth is not flat. Pictures taken from space show that the earth is shaped like a sphere. Because of its spherical shape, we cannot see the entire earth even from space. Pictures taken from space show only half of the earth at a time. Do you not believe me? Well, you can search the internet for any photo of the earth and let me know, are you able to see the entire earth at a time or not? Moving on to the next topic for today, which is an important one: continents. If you take a closer look at pictures of the earth, you will observe large land masses that are surrounded by water. These large land masses are called continents. There are a total of 7 continents on our planet Earth. You can see them in the picture over here. Let's count them out. Number 1, North America. Number 2, South America. Number 3, Africa. Number 4, Europe. Number 5, Asia. Number 6, Australia. And number 7, Antarctica. So, you can see that there are 7 continents on our planet Earth. If you look at this picture closely, you will notice that Asia over here is the largest continent of the Earth, and Australia over here is the smallest continent of the Earth. Each continent is divided into smaller countries, and India is the 7th largest country of the world. Do you know in which continent is India located? If not, then find out. Moving on to the next topic, which is again another important topic: oceans. Remember when I told you that large land masses that are continents are surrounded by large water bodies? Well, those large water bodies that surround the continents are called oceans. There are a total of 5 major oceans in the world, and let's see which they are. Number 1, Pacific Ocean. Number 2, Atlantic Ocean. Number 3, Arctic Ocean. Number 4, Indian Ocean. And number 5, Southern Ocean. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 major oceans in the world. The largest and the most deepest ocean of the world is Pacific Ocean, which is over here. And the smallest ocean of the world is Arctic Ocean, located over here. Kids, I want you to find out at least 5 facts about each major ocean of the world. You will find out some very interesting things. Besides oceans, the earth also has many smaller water bodies such as seas, gulfs, rivers, bays, etc., like your river Ganga. The earth also has a variety of landforms such as mountains, plains, and plateaus like your Mount Everest. Moving on to the next topic and last topic for today, globes. In order to see the distribution of continents and oceans on the earth, we take the help of globes and maps. You have already learned this in class 4. Now we will talk about maps in a later chapter, but for today, let's discuss some things about globe. A globe is a three-dimensional miniature model of the earth, and following are a few features of a globe. A globe shows us both the distribution and the location of land and water on the Earth's surface. A globe represents the Earth in a simple and an accurate way. Like the Earth, we can see only one half of the globe at a time. A globe is not fixed, they can be rotated or turned just like the Earth spins on its axis, as you can see in this picture. The axis of the globe has two endpoints, as you can see by these yellow dots, and these endpoints are called poles. The point at the top of the globe is called the North Pole, and the point at the bottom of the globe is called the South Pole. Now let me just clear to you what this axis actually is. The axis is shown by this brown line that I have drawn across the globe. It is an imaginary line that has been drawn through the center of the globe, and it is tilted at an angle of 66.5 degrees. So the end point of this brown axis that is shown by these two yellow dots are known as poles. The top one is called North Pole and the bottom one is called South Pole. Now remember, in class 4 also you had studied certain problems that you face using globes. What are these problems? Globes do not allow us to see the entire earth at a single glance. Like I told you, pictures that are shown of the earth from space also, they show only half of the earth at a time. Then, globes do not show places and landforms in great detail. If you wish to find a very tiny city, suppose you want to find Agra on a globe, then it will not be possible to find Agra on a globe because globes do not show places in great detail. Lastly, globes are very difficult to carry around from one place to another. Imagine if you were asked to bring this kind of a globe every day to school, would you be able to carry it in your backpack? No, that means globes are not easy to carry around. Students, please draw this chart in your notebooks as it has some very important points mentioned in it. So that was all for today's class. Let's just quickly recap what we have studied today. Firstly, we studied that the earth is shaped like a sphere. A sphere basically means like the shape of a ball. So, an earth is shaped like the sphere. Land masses of the earth are called continents, and there are total of 7 continents. Please repeat, go back to the previous slide and find out which 7 continents were there. Water bodies that surround the continents of the earth are called oceans. And how many oceans are there on earth? 5. There are 5 major oceans of the earth. The next thing we studied was that globes are 3D models of the earth. So we cannot create a real size model of the earth. That wise we have small 3D models of the earth. Globes show the distribution and the location of land, that means continents, and water bodies, that means oceans, of the earth. Using a globe can be problematic at some times because we have studied the 3 problems that we face using globes. That are, they cannot show you places in great detail. They cannot show you the entire earth at a single glance, and they cannot be carried around from one place to another easily. So that was today's class. I hope you have understood the topics well. Let's just end the video with a quick assignment. The first question of your assignment says, answer the following in one word. The first question is, what are the large land masses on earth called? So we have studied these today. What are they called? What are the large land masses of earth called? And second is, which is the smallest ocean of the world? So there are total of 5 oceans in the world. Which one is the smallest? The second question says, choose the correct option. It says that the large water bodies of the earth are called dash. Is it oceans or is it rivers? Large water bodies of the earth. Is it oceans or rivers? The third question is a long answer question, and it says, what are the disadvantages of using globes? Or you can say, what are the problems that you face using globes? Your fourth question is an activity which I hope you have fun doing. It says that you need to cut the shapes of all 7 continents and paste them accurately on a ball to create your very own globe. So find some kind of a ball which you do not play with anymore. Cut the shapes of 7 continents of the earth and paste them accurately on a ball so that you can create your own globe. Lastly, answer all the questions that have been mentioned throughout the video. Now students, you must have done this already while watching the video. If you have not, then please go through the video once again and answer all of the questions that have been mentioned in the video. So students, I hope you had a good time learning these few topics today. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.